not next week, but the week after that. And I'm going. I'm live it up while I can for the first time.
And it's free, right?
I don't know where it is. Where is it? I mean, I know it's in Frontierland.
Oh, it's right next to the pin store. Like if you go by the Country Bear shop, there's the big pin store in Frontierland, and it's in a recessed area. You can't. I mean, if there's a bunch of people, you can't hear you can't miss the sounds coming from the speakers in the arcade.
Rachel, don't go.
Fun.
Don't go. Because you're going to like it and you're going to be like, but this is going
Then you're going to feel away.
It's not me. It's my 7-year-old boy.
Oh, he's going to love it.
Yeah, man, that was me.
And then that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, look, that was the thing, y'all. It's like amid all the changes happening in those parks, this was one of the few things that remained a constant for me. Yeah. Ever since I was that little boy. Maybe I was 7. Maybe I was younger than that.
You're not alone in that one.
I mean, I am going to miss it, but I guess I'll just have to head over to Disneyland to play it. But I have a message for Disney.
Oh. Give them the message. Shoot them.
Is there a 4-letter word in there?
No.
Okay.
If they need a place to store that thing, I've got 2 acres in which I would let you do that rent free. All you gotta do is drop it off, deliver it, and set it up for me, and then you can just leave.
And you live far, Kevin, but I'll drive out at least once a month to have a piece of that.
They're just gonna shove it in some kind of warehouse and just let it sit there. But if they want, they're more than welcome to drop it on my property and just leave it out. Ain't got to pay a thing.
I would say the same thing for my neighborhood because it's an open lot, but then too much action would probably happen if that occurred.
Yeah, there's enough shooting in your neighborhood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got my own gallery.
I bet John Stamos will buy it. That's my prediction.
John Stamos.
John Stamos. We'll find out that John Stamos bought it.
With all the bottles he had in the hot tub.
Yeah, the hot tub and all that
shooting.
Stuff.
Yeah. Man.
But there it is, man. One of my favorite things. It has a special place because that was the first park I went to, right? As a Disney fan, and so that was the first shooting arcade that I went to.
Yeah, I remember being a little boy, like you said, and taking that gun and missing everything, but being like just kind of dropping the gun and watching how everybody would shoot the target and little things would happen, and it was so frustrating. As I got older and I started getting good at aiming, it was like a sense of pride. So it was great, and especially lately because there was no wait. There's no additional charge. You just step up and enjoy 5 minutes of unscripted fun on your Disney vacation. It was really awesome.
Yeah. It reminds me of my video arcade game days. We grew up on all that. We used to have arcade Duck Hunt.
Yes.
Even the shooting games you had in the arcade, you put a quarter in. And it was just like
Lethal
that. It was basically, for me as a kid, it was a video game arcade in the parks. I had to go get change. I had to get quarters because it only accepted quarters.
Yep.
And then I got my 35 shots, and that was it. I mean, now that it's free, I can freaking Rambo all day long.
Isn't that fun to do that?
Dude, it's great.
We were double fisting like Eli and I when the last time we were there.
Shoot, and it's like I didn't have to aim because eventually I'd hit something. You know?
I'm so torn if I should go or not.
Yes, you should go. That's easy. Yes.
You're going to love it, and then it's going to go bye-bye.
That's why you need to do it. So you get that.
Actually, you know what? You're going to be like, you're going to take aiming and shoot, and you're like, wait, why did I miss that? No, let me try that again. What the hell? All right, let me try this again.
Right.
Before you know it, your shots are done, and then it's like, okay, finally I hit the thing, and then you're going to love it.
I remember, yes, I tie that to my childhood as well. Like when I read this news, a lot of times when I read different things that Disney is doing and changing and something, I'm like, well, okay, it's like Thanos says, right? It's inevitable. It's going to happen. But I read this one, I'm not going to lie. I felt like I deflated a little bit, like a balloon. I totally did. They'll tell you, like, when we pass this area, I'm like, wherever you're going, I'll see you in a few minutes. I stop and I play that thing all the time.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
Could you imagine if they had beer at the Magic Kingdom and you could pull up with a beer and
I don't think I'd ever leave that.
Hold my beer. I'm shooting the train.
If there was a beer and a turkey leg and a gun,
well, that's the vacation.
I don't know what he would put down first.
That's the vacation right there. Like, you want to get on top? No, I'm good right here. Like, let me know how it is. I'll still be over here.
That's awesome. I love it. I'm glad you love it. Well, I'm sorry it's going away though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I actually felt that. Like, I actually felt the deflation in my enthusiasms, if you will.
This is how I felt Rivers of Light, by the way.
I am sorry because it hurts. Because I would tell you, one of the fondest moments I had of that, I'm going to shoot for a second, a wrestling term shoot. One of the fondest moments I had was there's a target that's way off in the back.
You talking about the sky?
The sky.
With the Ghost Rider?
With the Ghost. He shoots. I never could hit
that thing's a pain in the butt.
I hit it once. I was like,
me too.
I was like, yes, and I had a great time.
My success was probably like 1 in 1,000.
It's hard to do it. I needed the free thing, but yes.
I'm officially going to the shooting arcade and I'm aiming for the sky.
Aim for the sky. Absolutely.
Yes.
Always aim for the sky.
It's the most awesome effect that they have on
It
the
is a
whole
cool
thing.
effect. You know what the best thing about the gallery, the arcade that I liked is that you could shoot in one place, finish that coin, and then you could go to a different place.
Oh,
you could have a whole new set of targets. that you could
Exactly.
shoot at.
Yeah.
It's like such a fully, deeply themed experience where it's like there were so many different things. Like depending on where you were, you could do different things.
Yeah, you shoot things, birds fly off. I mean, like it was effective. It was enough to buy my time for a good bit. And really, they should have amplified it. That would have been a good crowd gobbler as well. And
Amplified it. Oh, like make it bigger?
But then I would have.
I think they'd have to make it not guns.
Damn, well, boys and guns. I mean, that's.
Shoot,
what
I
it
would have
is.
taken a bow and arrow if they want to do a Merida.
Well, but yeah,
style.
it's Disney. In Disney World, guns that shoot lasers, totally fine. Guns that shoot bullets, bad.
But it's Frontierland. I mean, come on. All I needed was a Davy Crockett hat, with the little raccoon fur
You know,
on the back.
It's funny you say that, Danny, because back on show 342, I went on the history of how they stopped using pellets and they switched to laser technology.
That's
for these
right.
guns. Make sure you go back and check out the episode today.
Right.
I like that cheap plug.
I like that. And look, and I know there's probably somebody listening that's saying, but Kevin, Eli, Danny, Rachel, wait, there's Toy Story, right? You can shoot there for Buzz Lightyear, and there's web slingers if you go out there in Florida, and yeah, that's cute.
It's not the same.
But it's not the same. It's not the same as putting the rifle in the head and aiming, taking your time. You're not being spun around. You're there. So to those people, I respect your opinion if you're saying that, but no, not the same
for you.
thing.
No.
Take it back.
I used to like the little shooting the shovel. That dude shoveling, and then you hit it, and he pops up. He's like, "Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
That was so cool.
Yes, and so listen. The other thing is this: when I realized what it was going to be replaced with, then that kind of no disrespect, Kevin. I know you a DVC guy.
Yeah, but I don't want to lounge there.
Okay, because I'm gonna say I've met some nice DVC people while we've gone on trips and on the plane. Shout out to my guy Jay, right? And nice people. But really, I gotta lose my dream for that. I mean, like that is what it is. Because I'm not even a DVC person. So
I know.
This is the thing where it's like, and I'm just gonna resonate this as simply as I
Go for
possibly
it.
can.
Preach.
I almost feel like this is those examples where Disney says, "Hey, sir, your hard-earned money is not enough to justify us keeping your childhood intact." That's really
No, that's not what they're saying. They're saying your hard-earned money isn't as much as these people over here are paying us.
yeah.
So
yeah.
we're gonna give them chairs, a soda machine, and a bag of chips.
Yeah, that's so you right, and you get nothing.
Yeah.
You get maybe a picture.
It's a freestyle machine, though. Those things are so good.
Do they serve alcohol at least in the DVC lounge? At least I hope. See what I'm
No,
saying?
they don't.
The
Why?
finest Coca-Cola products you can enjoy.
Right,
The
Fanta,
finest.
Fanta. Who wants a
Here's
Fanta?
my thing, though. Like, seriously, though, when you say about the lounge, like, if they really needed space in the Magic Kingdom for a lounge, like, really needed it, they couldn't just go to Tomorrowland, which Stitch's Great Escape has been sitting vacant now for over 5 years.
Oh, thank you.
Or the Tomorrowland Terrace that they barely ever use. I mean, maybe for dessert parties, but fine, make it a lounge during the day and a dessert party overnight. Why not either of those locations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a good
either
question.
one would work
Yeah.
just fine.
That's a great point.
And the answer more and more seems to be that because we're this close to saying happy trails to Frontierland.
And that's what it does look like. I know we talked with the show with Kirk.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about everything with Tiana's, Bayou. I'm
Last week, show number 519.
Thank you.
Oh, I've got an issue
I don't want to
with that.
set off Kevin 2 times because I'm with you on the rifle thing. But yes, it does look like that's something that's being eliminated. And I like passing through Frontierland. I do enjoy that. And I do think that if they're going to take this and change it, can it be changed to something just relatable? Because I'm feeling the classism here. That's all I'm saying. Feeling a little classism
A little
here.
classic.
A little, you know, little Coke classism here. I feel it.
Coke class.
It's kind of rough.
Well, I'm going to check it out.
Good, you should.